We moved from Pakistan to the United States in 1990. I tagged along with my husband, basically. He was working in the United Kingdom, and then he had an opportunity to come train in the United States. So I kind of tagged along with our oldest daughter, Mariam, who was 1.5 at the time. And we spent a couple years in Minnesota, and then again, because of his work, ended up moving to California and loved it and have settled here and have lived here ever since. I especially felt that with the Muslim community in North America, and particularly in the United States, it was very, very important for our children to feel like they were part of the fabric of the United States and to have symbols that reflected their identity while being American. And the first area that I felt was really underserved was women's fashion, because there were many, many Muslim women who were very active, in their communities, in school, in the workplace, and they simply didn't have enough attractive, modest clothing options that they could utilize and look modest and look, sophisticated and elegant and still observe their dress code. Before 9/11, the Muslim community in the United States had pretty much been existing for hundreds of years. I mean, Muslims arrived here hundreds of years ago, from Africa as slaves in some cases. But they had pretty much been existing as part of the fabric of America, not necessarily very conspicuously, just kind of going about their business just like any other minority community. But all of a sudden, with the events of 9/11, all this was brought into sharp focus. And I think there were questions raised, in everybody's mind as to now, what do we make of this? How do we go from here? Where do we go from here? How can we make a difference? How can we maybe find something positive out of this huge tragedy? And I suppose my response was, there needs to be a formulation of what modern Muslim identity is. And modern Muslim identity is very, very different to what you see on the media. Artizara is an online brand for now, started in 2003 to interpret modern Muslim identity. Right now we are in the areas of women's apparel, so we have modest fashion, and we also have artisan jewelry, and also some gifts, but we're hoping to expand that to many more categories in the future, with the idea of building a global brand. For me, it's been very much a labor of love, and it's just wonderful to just see it grow, and it's wonderful to interface with so many people throughout, different parts of the world. Though the U.S. is still our biggest market, but it's wonderful to talk to people from all over the world and feel like the world is such a small place, and we really are so close, although we may be so far, but our needs are just, fundamentally so similar. All women, want to look nice, want to look attractive, and, they want to represent who they are and what they wear. I think it's more and more about reflecting, what you believe and what you wear, and that's what Artizara is all about. I think through my work, it's been very much an outreach effort to make Muslims and Islam and the Islamic way of life a beautiful and integral part of American society.